So, if you're a student, you've probably played around with AI a little bit, right? Maybe you asked it a quick question or used it to brainstorm an idea. But what if you went beyond just casually using AI and started building a strategic, personalized system that actually works as hard as you do? That's what we're going to dive into today, moving from just playing with apps to building a powerful integrated study stack.
I mean, just think about your average week. You're juggling multiple classes, you've probably got a part-time job, you're trying to make it to clubs, and oh yeah, you're supposed to have a social life in there somewhere. It's this constant juggling act, and it leaves you with scattered notes and this feeling of just low-grade anxiety. That chaos feels normal, but it really doesn't have to be a reality. You can do way more than just survive it.
So instead of that chaos, imagine a streamlined system, a toolkit that you build piece by piece specifically to conquer that feeling of being overwhelmed. This is your personal AI study stack. And look, it's not about adding more apps to your phone. It's about choosing the right ones and making them work together for you. Okay, so let's get into it. The foundation of any grade stack, the very first piece you need, is a versatile all-purpose command center. For us, this is going to be your core AI chatbot. You can think of it as the brain of the whole operation, ready to handle a huge range of tasks you throw at it. And for that central role, you've really got three major players on the field right now. ChatGPT, kind of the OG that started this whole revolution, Google Gemini, which is a research powerhouse, and Claude, which is honestly the undisputed champ when it comes to long-form writing and analyzing dense documents. Picking your brain is the most important first step.
Now, here's what's really interesting. It's how these platforms are all competing for you, for students. ChatGPT has a fantastic free tier, no doubt, and Claude is unbeatable for handling dense readings and essays. But the standout deal right now, it's from Google. They're offering verified students a full year of their AI Pro plan, which includes the advanced Gemini model for free. For deep research, that's a huge advantage.
All right, once you've got your all-purpose brain in place, it's time to build out your team of experts. These are the specialist tools. They're designed to absolutely nail specific, difficult tasks that a general chatbot might sometimes struggle with. This is how you really level up your stack. First up, every student needs a dedicated research assistant. Perplexity AI is like a search engine on steroids. It gives you direct answers, but, and this is key, it includes the sources cited right there so you can check where every single fact came from. Even better, its academic mode prioritizes peer-reviewed papers, and there's a 50% student discount. It is a total secret weapon for any research paper.
For any of you STEM students, this one is absolutely non-negotiable. See, while chatbots basically predict the next likely word, Wolfram Alpha is a true computational engine. It doesn't guess at math, it calculates. This is your specialist for avoiding those confident but totally wrong hallucinations where the AI just makes up answers that you can get from general AIs on complex math problems.
AI can also automate that tedious work you dread. I mean, you can stop wasting hours messing around with fonts and layouts. Canvas AI can turn a simple text outline into a full, professional-looking slide deck in seconds. And before you pay a dime, check if your university offers a free Canva campus plan. A lot of them do, giving the entire student body premium access.
And finally, your personal writing coach? Grammarly is like this invisible safety net that works everywhere, in your browser, in your email, catching those little mistakes that you've stopped seeing yourself. And again, so many universities provide free Grammarly premium licenses. It's an effortless and very often free way to elevate everything you write.
Okay, let's see how this all comes together. Because having the right tools is just one piece of the puzzle. The real power, the real magic, comes from integrating them into a daily system that eliminates friction and stress from your life.
On the left, well, that's the approach we all know too well, right? Scattered notes, last-minute panic, trying to make one tool do everything. It feels busy, but it isn't actually productive. But on the right, the strategic student has an organized digital workspace, plans their week proactively, and uses the right tool for the right job. That is the shift your AI stack enables.
Building a whole new system can feel overwhelming, so don't try to do it all at once. Here's a simple 4-week plan to get started. In week 1, just focus on creating and following a schedule. The next week, consolidate your notes. The week after that, add your writing assistant. Then, after a month, take a look. The goal is to build a system that simplifies your life, not one that makes it more complicated. So now that you have your toolkit, we need to talk about the most important part of this entire discussion. These tools are incredibly powerful, which means using them responsibly and with academic integrity isn't just a suggestion, it's everything. This is the big question, right? It's the one on everyone's mind. And the answer isn't a simple yes or no. It depends entirely on how you use the tool.
Having AI write your paper for you from scratch, that's obviously cheating, but using it to help you outline that paper or to understand a really difficult concept, that's just smart learning. Knowing the difference is crucial.
So, the crucial point is this simple idea. AI should assist learning, not replace thinking. Think of it as your digital tutor, your sparring partner, your research assistant. It's a tool that should be there to augment your intelligence, to push your thinking further, never, ever to substitute for it.
So what does that look like in practice? Well, it means you always try to do the work on your own first. Use AI to check your work, not do it for you. When it gives you an answer, focus on the how and the why it got there. And most importantly, be transparent. Every school has its own policy, so know what it is and follow it. These aren't just rules, they're habits that make you a much better learner.
And building this study stack isn't just about getting an A this semester. It's about developing a core skill for a world where this technology is evolving at a truly, truly dizzying pace.
Just look at this timeline for ChatGPT. The pace of improvement isn't linear, it's exponential. The tools we are using right now, today, will seem ancient in just a couple of years. Learning to adapt isn't an optional skill anymore, it's the main event.
And this isn't some niche hobby. 100 million. That's how many users ChatGPT reached in just 2 months, making it the fastest-growing consumer app in history. This isn't just a school tool, it's a fundamental shift in how the world is going to work and create.
Which brings us to the ultimate takeaway here. Being a future-proof student isn't about mastering one specific tool like ChatGPT. It's about becoming an architect of your own learning systems, someone who can evaluate, select, and integrate new tools as they emerge, over and over again.
So I'll leave you with this thought. The technology is on an unstoppable path of improvement. The real challenge and the real opportunity is figuring out how you will use it, not just to get your assignments done, but to make yourself smarter, more creative, and more capable in the process.